He's a founder of the Wu-Tang Clan. He's a movie star. He actually makes a delicious Chilean sea bass. And he just finished his second book. Joining me now, the author of The Tao of Wu, the RZA is here. How are you, sir? We had the most, this is clearly about you. I'm an awkward guy, though, and we had one of the most awkward approach, handshake kind of things, because you came at me like, I get the pound, but you came at me like you were throwing like a Saget right hook, like you were going for a Street Fighter move, and I did not know how to react. You caught me off guard.
I know, then you kind of found a way to refurbish it, and you came with the...
I used my own,
my own double crane, the double dragon grab.
The elbow deep, we call that. You can have that. That's yours now.
The elbow deep.
It's been a while, man. It's been a long while. And that's not a joke. Like, we actually know each other because we shot a series of promos for G4, like, I think 6 years ago.
Wow, that was 6 years ago?
Yeah, clearly when I was still roiding, I look 11, and we were in a front yard shooting. But I think one of the best parts of this, one of the parts that I remember the best, was that in between takes, you were telling me about a glass room.
Oh, yeah, right.
That you were going to build. Did you ever get your glass room?
I didn't get the glass room. I got a new house, but, you know, I have a wife, and she gets a lot of say, so I didn't get the...
Did you explain the glass room to her? I mean, for those who don't know, can you tell us about the idea behind the glass room?
I felt that, you know, it should be one room in your house that when you get stressed out, you go in there, you put this suit on, and you just break glass. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing like the sound of breaking glass to kind of take stress out your head.
You could also make it your text message alert and save thousands of dollars. And just...
He's
But, I mean...
I tell you, he's a scientist.
That's what the poor people do. That's all right. You've got your second book out now, The Tao of Wu. What exactly is the Tao of Wu? Is it, because it's not like your live journal. It's not just your life story. There's more there, right? Yeah,
I mean, well, the word Tao means way. And there's many ways, you know, that we try to find wisdom. In this particular book, I took stories from my life, things I've learned in my life, and I put it into a book so that young people or anybody could read this and they could find a path or a way to wisdom. To me, wisdom is the cure for all sickness. You know what I mean? As the old Buddhist scripture would say, without wisdom, there's no gain. And so I think if we all, you know, have a little more wisdom in our lives, we could deal with each other better, deal with your problems better. And the Tao of Wu is here to help you, baby.
I don't know if it's the cure for everything, though, because it's like I can be very wise about, you know, the clap, but I still need penicillin. You know what I mean? Like, you still...
No. But wisdom had got you... If you had wisdom, you wouldn't have caught the claps.
Ah!
You'd have been like, hold on, baby, let me get that Trojan. And now let me go. I know what a wise man said. Now, ODB said he likes it raw. But that's a lack of wisdom.
That's a lack of wisdom, yes. And a lack of prep. I mean, who wants to stop at a 7-Eleven? That kills the mood. Sometimes you got to go. One thing you do say a lot, which is the truth is sort of the answer to everything. Like, the truth will really, truly set you free.
The truth set you free, yeah.
But when is it acceptable to lie? When was the last time you actually lied?
Man, yo.
Come on, at some point, because you can't always tell the truth, right? Sometimes you got to send a call to voicemail or tell the news that there's actually a boy in the balloon, right?
Well, they say the truth out of season bears no fruit. So sometimes you got to withhold certain things so other people can grow. You can't tell a 1-year-old kid, you know what you would tell an adult because he got to eat baby food first. So, I don't agree with lying. I'll be real with you though. I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? I grew up in the hood. The only time we would mostly lie is when you lie to your girl. You know what I mean? Because,
well, that's wisdom.
You know
that's
okay. Right, exactly. Because, you know, you don't want her going crazy, breaking pots and pans and all that. So, where was you at all night? I was with my boy Burke.
No, you know what you do? You tell her, yes, Gina, your ass does look fat. If you're upset about it, go to my glass room.
Right.
Just go in there and throw some crystal around.
Word,
right? You'll be fine.
Bong, bong.
Do you find it... I mean, because getting your message out is something that you've always managed to do regardless of the media, whether it's movies or music or books. Do you find it's harder to reach people, especially like the youth these days, because they're busy with their hula hoops and their electric guitars? Like, is it harder to reach them through a book? Is it easier through song? Or?
Yeah, I think it's definitely easier through song. But for me, right, the greatest reward I'm getting right now is when somebody comes to me and says, yo, I read your book and I gained something from it.
Right.
Because you get a song, it's entertaining, you know, it's a pleasure for you.
Sure.
But to sit there and have to read something and learn from it means you have to put an effort to it and make it a task. And that's a great reward for me. You know, I was in New York last week and about 400 people showed up, you know, for the book signing.
Wow.
And that was more than my last album. Maybe 200 showed up for my last album.
Well, they had already pirated that. Like,
Exactly, right.
They were already listening to it.
But it's really a great joy. I just want to say one thing too. The book is you know, stories in my life. You know, I narrated it to my buddy Chris Norris, and he transcribed it. Now I talk fast, as you all can see, so he has a few typographical errors in there. You know what I mean? That
he can spell check it. I mean, yeah, you talk fast.
He couldn't translate it. One of the most important ones to me is this. It says that the Earth is 57,255,000 square miles of land, but he put 57,250,000.
You can't have that. You can't have that. We're going to discount the entire book at that point. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll be for the soft cover release. You fix some of those typos,
we'll fix it all
and we'll all gain the wisdom we need. RZA, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, man.
Always a pleasure. We appreciate it. You guys, the Tao of Wu is available now, and it's really phenomenal stuff. So check it out and get your glass room on.